Well, people, something interesting happened as I produced this video. Barricades weren't up. Witness to New Orleans tragedy, Empire State. Clue. So, I got to read in the comment sections. Yeah, I got to read in the comment section. And a person typed this in. They said, Pearson, wow. Lightning hit the Empire State Building. And I'm like, wow, okay, I'll check it out. Then I typed, okay, I'm on it. I just found a video and had no idea this happened. I'll try and do a video tonight. Okay, wow. So I refreshed, and guess what? Real quick, this person's comment just disappeared. I went everywhere trying to find it. I couldn't find it. So that made me real suspicious, people. Like, maybe I'm onto something. Because I had been saying, ever since they put that dragon on top of the Empire State Building, something could happen to the Empire State Building. So, I want to dive a little bit deeper. You see this lightning here? I said in this video that lightning was 44, of course. Barack Obama was the 44th president. And Luke 10:18 talks about lightning and how it's this satanic figure fell from the sky, right? Now the truck that this guy who ran over all these people, of which 15 people have died in New Orleans. If you guys didn't know about it, I apologize. In New Orleans, there's a guy who took a truck and he ran through the street and killed 15 people, of which a few dozen people are injured. You can see the bullet holes in the window. And again, the truck says lightning. Someone brought that to my attention. So I want to go further because this is the lightning that the person brought up. And I have the video, I'm going to show it to you. I was able to stop it at exactly right time. See how the lightning came down and it hit top of the Empire State Building? Well, guess what? 2 other buildings in America were hit also. Weird, right? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Fascinating? So, I want you to listen to this, and I have a question for you. Do you think mankind has the apparatus or technology or ability to guide lightning, to create it and guide it? Because I can see lightning hitting one building, but it hit 3 American buildings on New Year's Eve, people. What are the odds? I mean, think about what I'm saying. What are the odds? What are the odds? You know it's 1 in a zillion, right? If there is such a thing. So check this out. We're going to go from there. We've got some questions to ask. Then we're going to segue into Trump. And Donald Trump dealing with the H-1B. He talked about it. Let's deal with this first, though. Then look at this. On the back of the truck, it said lightning. Somebody revealed that to me, so I looked it up. And that truck, people, on the back of it, his truck says lightning. I don't know if I can pull it up here. But it says lightning right there. It says lightning. Now, what does lightning remind you of? Luke 10:18. I beheld Satan fall from the sky like lightning. And there's his truck, LZ1575.
Hi, Clint Kuhns here with Anderson Business and...
So we're going to go methodically because I want you guys to see. I know it's a lot of information, but But people, we got to look at this thing. They're speaking without speaking. And a few comments I wanted to read, because you guys had some great comments. But I want to pick out one in particular. This person said the plate speaks January 5th, 1975 to me. On that date, bridge in Tasmania, Australia, was struck by the bulk of one of ore carrier, Lake, I guess that's ILL, Awara, killing 12 people. The ship struck a support on the mile-long bridge at 9 p.m., bringing down a 240-foot-long section on top of it and sank. 3 vehicles on the bridge plunged into the river Derwent below. Originally, they said 12 died in New Orleans. 50 years ago, 12 died in this tragedy. Canal Street sounds like water. Run the numbers, you will be astounded. Yeah, canal. That's very important, canal. Yes, very important. Thank you for that. I have some ideas. I didn't put it in here, but I have some ideas in relation to canal. If I put it in here, I'll bring it up there. Anyway, this is the dragon. And yeah, sometimes I say, you know, a different animal. I don't mean any harm. That's my mental stuttering. Dragon, Empire State Building. This is what I'm thinking they're projecting toward. This was done back in the day. And I want to show you why, okay? I just wanted to show you as to why my thinking is like this. So let's go a little further. Here's the gentleman. Here's the guy who did the killing. Watch this. Allegedly. Many believe he is the Antichrist. What are the odds? Then look, here's the guy. I'm not gonna try to pronounce his name. But look at the top. You see that? Now I call it a dragon. Yes, it's a dinosaur. But again, people, that's just the way I do things. But it is a dinosaur. But what I'm trying to say is that this image reminds me of the dragon. Okay? And I'm thinking what they're trying to tell us something. Now, I was able to track this feed down. I have maybe a 10-second video. They're saying this video, I believe they said 2020 or 2021, trying to do some research. I bumped into it. And this guy is a realtor. He was a realtor back in the day. I don't know if he was still a realtor, but he was a realtor, property manager. And that's his office. Unless he's got kids, why would he have the dinosaur up there? I'm thinking it's a foreshadow of what's to come in New York. And I think it's telling. So they want us to believe that this is an old video. I don't think so. I believe the powers have their hand in this thing. And I believe they're going to tell the news anything. That's just what I believe. And because I do a lot of decode, I look at what's in the background. And I'm going to show you something else when I show the other video, what I see in this video, what I believe I see. But dragon, dinosaur, whatever you want to call it, it reminds me of this moment in New York. There is a very, very good chance, in my humble opinion, that this was talking about New York. We're gonna put all this together with the lightning. It's fascinating, man. It's fascinating. It's crazy. But this is how they speak, baby. Just like a dragon, isn't it? Right? In the dragon family. Okay? I want you to understand, I still get this feel. Watch this. So I was going to talk about it, but I already showed you that. So now, let me go into here. I got this from Breaking News, LA Nation. Watch this, people, and I want you to see something. I have cropped pictures before. You guys might remember, I cropped the photograph of Barack Obama in his black suit. Remember, he's the only president that has on all black in terms of a president being in the White House. Okay? He put him and Michelle Obama and Barack Obama portraits in White House. When you look at these images, this image particular here, I've cropped this before. And when you do this and you turn it sideways, this is an eye and this is a mouth, which makes it a serpent. Do you understand? To me, it's like a serpent head. I've done that in a lot of videos. So when I get to here, I do the same thing here. See that? I don't believe this is a 2020 or 2021 video. I believe this was just done to fit what they're doing, and they're speaking without speaking. If you crop that, looks like a serpent, doesn't it? It does to me. The light is perfectly there, make the shadow, and boom. And like I said, why is the dinosaur there? I don't know, maybe he's got kids, but it's making me think that New York is next, people. New York is next. So listen to this guy right quick.
Shamsuddin Jabbar, which I think it is. I mean, but again, I can't confirm this myself because it hasn't been confirmed that this is the guy. I don't want to get in trouble here on YouTube, but how the hell do you go from this?
At the Midas Group at Core Realty, I just want to say hello and let you know a little bit about me. So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now...
Oh, this is definitely the guy. This guy's from Texas. How the hell do you go from being this guy, man? How you go from being this guy? Man, I don't understand people, man.
People, I watch different people during the week. One of the things I think about is that they get the news, but they don't get the discernment. I want you to understand how fortunate it is you are, and we are, for God to give us revelation. Because we know the end game, we know that Jesus is real. At some point, he's got to come back. And we know why they're doing this. These are serpent children. But regular people, as they're reporting, they don't have any clue, like you and I do, that there's a hidden hand causing all this. And again, I just watch people's videos like, wow, they don't have a clue, people. They don't have a clue. But thank God for discernment. So here's the thing. Here's a post. The Washington Monument Capitol Building and Empire State Building were all struck by lightning on New Year's Eve. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Look, people, I know it's crazy, right? The Washington Monument, the Capitol Building, and the Empire State Building. And it goes back to the question I had. Do you think that we have the ability to create and direct lightning? Now, I'm going to show you this here. Here's the one here. You see that? See it hit the building? See that? Isn't that something? All on the eve. Now here's another one. Look at that. What are the odds, people? Come on, man. What are the odds? Look at that. That's two. Now let's go back. Let's look at the third one. Look at that. You think that's possible? I don't think that's possible. I think we have the technology and whatever to do it, people. I really do. I told y'all we're gonna see Satan this year. There's a possibility we're gonna see Satan this year. And what do you think we're looking at now? Allegedly. Newsweek. I pulled it up on Newsweek. Newsweek talked about it. U.S. Capitol struck by lightning on New Year's Eve, seen as God's message by Mega. Really? These false gods, they ain't playing with us, people. I'm telling y'all the truth. Donald Trump supporters on social media speculated over whether a divine message was being sent after lightning strikes reportedly hit the U.S. Capitol building and Washington Monument in Washington, D.C., and the One World Trade Center and Empire State Building in New York on New Year's Eve. Come on, man. Footage and images shared online purposely showed all four buildings being struck as revelers gathered across the United States to see the new year, with thousands gathered in New York Times Square for the iconic ball drop despite heavy rain being forecast. Oops, there it is. I tell y'all, they're doing something, people. I believe we had that technology. And I'm still tripping on this. This person posted this, and within 2 minutes, it was gone. Crystal Talaventine took it down. They took it down. And that's why I was able to do this, because I probably would have bumped into it later on, maybe today, or somebody would have texted me or whatever in the feed or email, but thank you for sending that to me. But they took your post down. Now watch this. Lightning bolt strikes the Empire State Building. Right at the 20-second mark. That's where it's at, people. At the 20-second mark. I have this in super slow-mo, so watch it. See that? Look at that. Watch. Do you think we got the technology? I think we do. To make accurate strikes. Which means they could kill some people. I gotta be blunt. This is crazy, people. And look at the colors in there, purple and the blue, right? Phoenician, all day. Let's go to this. Dragon on top of the Empire State Building. This is a video I published early in the year. Last year, 6 months ago. Dragon on top of Empire State Building. I want you to see these numbers. It's gonna blow your mind. I referenced it, if I'm not mistaken, in relation to Donald J. Trump. The measurements of the Empire State Building point to Trump, allegedly. Watch this. Excuse my scrambling. What we got here? The giant dragon inflatable. We got the dates. Oh, the dragon is 270 feet long. This dragon is 270 feet long. You got that? 270 feet long. Watch this. 270 divided by 45 gives you 6. Isn't that something? And then this is the masterpiece right here. It took 410 days to build the Empire State Building. If you take 410 divided by Trump being the 45th president, you get 911, 9/11. And what happened in New York? It's deep, y'all. I told you it was deep. I'm gonna do it again. You can't make this stuff up. Let's look at it. Empire State Building. It took 410 days to build. 410. When you take 410 divided by 45, I know it's unbelievable. You get 9/11. Put the calculator up in here. How is that possible, people? You think they're not telling us something for the future? You take the same 410, subtract it from a leap year, which is this year, 366, that gives you 44. Who's the 44th president? Barack Obama. The 44th day of the year is February 13th. If you take 44, subtract it from 366, you get 322. That's skull and bones. I'm done. I'm done. Now you understand why I say the Empire State Building could be next? And this situation that just happened in New Orleans might be triggered, might be connected to that. Why? Because again, that's truck. The truck said lightning, people. The truck said lightning. And 3 places got hit, including the Empire State Building. This truck that he was driving said lightning. It's deep, y'all. It's deep. It's crazy. Then let's segue into this. Trump responded. He was at his gala for New Year's, I believe, and they asked him a question about having the H-1B visas. Let's look at it now, and let's look at it historically. See how it evolved.
Nobody knows the system better than me. I know the H-1B, I know the H-2B. Nobody knows it better than me. I know the H-1B very well, and it's something that I frankly use, and I shouldn't be allowed to use. We shouldn't have it. Very, very bad for workers.
As we speak, we're finalizing H-1B regulations so that no American worker is replaced ever again. H-1Bs should be used for top, highly paid talent to create American jobs, not as inexpensive labor program to destroy American jobs.
Why did you change your mind on H-1B visas, sir?
I didn't change my mind. I've always felt we have to have the most competent people in our country. We need competent people. We need smart people coming into our country. And we need a lot of people coming in. We're going to have jobs like we've never had before.
But sir, you said you changed.
We're going to bring it back economically. We're going to bring back the strongest borders in the world, and we're going to let a lot of people come in. Mike, we're going to let a lot of people come in, and they just have to come in legally, right? They have to come.
H-1B visas, sir.
I didn't change my mind. I've always felt we have to have the most competent people in our country. We need competent people. We need smart people coming into our country. And we need a lot of...
Are you disappointed? Are you shocked? Is it a I told you so moment? What happened between 2016 and 2024? Maybe this is what happened. Maybe every foreign group that has been given pouring money into America, let's say the last 20, maybe 30 years, which means the last three administrations, they dictate how they want their business to operate in America. Does that sound logical to you? This man here gave Trump $100 billion less than 2 weeks ago. Then Trump put him on the spot and asked him for $200 billion. He says, I'll think about it. You don't think that's not gonna come with some stipulations, baby? Come on now, use your head. You've done business before. You know how it go. So this is game. This is what it takes to get into the office. It should make you mad. You should really be a little bit mad because your sons and daughters are in school like mine who are in this field. And you know with AI, jobs are increasing. But you know good and well, decreasing in some respect, but you know good and well, when you have a foreigner, and I have nothing against them, but when you pour that kind of money over here, he gets to dictate who you gonna hire. Let's just keep it real, or the percentage. This would explain to me why he changed from 2016 to 2024, which really was no change at all, because Trump has been an international businessman forever. So he said what he had to say to get in office. That's the way I feel about it. That's why I told y'all the truth. We're only gonna get 25% of what we need out of Trump. He's bought and paid for. I said it. Numbers don't lie, situations don't lie, and they put it right in your face, like I did in a video a few days ago. Why he wait till after the campaign to show up? How come he didn't pour it into during the period of the Biden administration? because everybody didn't have any faith in Biden. Okay, I get it. Two wings of the same bird. They both the same, Trump and Biden. One plays one role, one plays the other. The bottom line is that we're last. I can't tell you how many videos I watched on other social media, especially white men who are salty, who have sent resumes in to different companies, and they're not being hired, even with Elon Musk. And I have a guy that I follow, Brian. He's in economics. I don't know his last video that he did, but this gentleman here, clear value tax, he sent a application in, I want to say over 3 weeks ago, to Dodge. And they said they're going to get back with him, if I'm pronouncing it right, to Dodge. Because he's a tax preparer. I think he's got a master's degree. Smart as a whip. The guy's a millionaire. He just want to do his due diligence to help America. And I'd be willing to bet they're not going to hire him. Smart guy. I've shown him before on some of my videos. People, don't you believe everything you hear on this media? They got to have a one world system, which means they can't have a lot of us. One world means exactly what it sounds like. One world. One world. One world system. One world system whereby the foreign entity is running America, because it's not America anymore. We are operating from a position of surrender. I got to tell you the truth. I'm not saying don't push him. We got to push him like Moses pushed Pharaoh. But I want you to have perspective. This man didn't change his mind. And thank God for the person who did the research here. Look at that. They done the research. They did their homework. I admire people who do their homework. I will put this video in the description. God bless you. Let me know what you think about this, and let me know what you think. Are they sending code in relation to the dinosaur or the dragon, whatever you want to call them? Are they sending code? Do you really think that this is a modern day video or a video that's 3 or 4 years old? I think the video is recent. I think all this is leading up to something. That's what I believe. And I believe this is the image of a snake, because that's who we're dealing with and have been dealing with. I'm Friend Shot Pearson. Thumbs up, share the video. God bless.